laser focused for the Florida Panthers. Numbered to $5.99, and it is first on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy crapola. I think that is our biggest bookend that we have ever had. Hell yeah. Shout out to Bobby Viles and the UVWYNZ spot, Zoe Stark. Numbered to 175. Congratulations, Bobby Viles. Beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. Big Ben Hess, Durangelo Seath J, and Trey Savage on the triple auto. Folks, my PC's autograph twice in one show. I know, brother. I know it. And that is 7 out of 8 on that Baseball Nation. Goodness gracious. Holy guacamole. I know, Daddy. I know it. For myself, though. Thank you so much, Thomas. I appreciate the positivity, my friends. How about Bobby Witt Jr.?
Oh, my God.
Wow. How about a Bobby Witt Jr. autograph in that pack number 4? Gotta love those pack number 4s. Am I right? Or am I right? Congratulations, Mr. Behrman. You win this morning, my good man. Damn. Bobby Witt Jr. on a 1990 throwback autograph. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Thank you so much, Freebird. You're absolutely right, my friend. Woo! Top loading that one up for you, Mr. Behrman, Senior. Goodness gracious, my brother. Juan Soto. Wow. Chris Krawiec, numbered to 5. Damn.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro, you win this morning, good sir. Holy crapola. 3rd on print to 5. Magnificent. I told you that was a good omen, my dear friends. First card on the stand. Congratulations, Mr. Chris Krawiec. That is correct. 3rd on print to 5, my brother. Wow. Pros. Oh! Wow. Joey Krug.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
Bro. Jackson Merrill rookie autograph. Damn! Mr. Malinowski hit the fireworks, my dude. Perfect timing on those. Cannot thank you enough, you legend. Thank you, Tavian. I am not kidding you, my man. That is amazing. And it's numbered 42 out of 75 there for you, Joey. And Miss Melody, I think you spoke that into existence. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, Dutchie. Thank you, James Reinhart. Thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. Thank you, Mikey One. Thank you, Corey Bader. Thank you, Jonesy. And thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Trey Johnson. And wow. I am astonished that is a 1 of 1, folks. Holy crapola.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
There you go, you absolute legends. We start off the evening with a super fractor 1 of 1. Trey Johnson, rookie for the Washington Wizards? I believe so. And if that is the Wizards, my dear friends, that goes to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Beautiful. Would you just look at it? My dear friends, our very first basketball 1 of 1. My dear friends, look at what's coming next. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Kalen Culpepper to 15. And ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh, my God.
My PC, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my Lanta. Folks, you just witnessed the very first Gerangelo Seath J autograph that I have pulled for myself. Hell yeah. Oh, I am so stoked. That's right, Mikey 1. Would you just look at it, my friends? And folks, it is the 1991 Pinnacle design as well. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Sorry, folks, I freaked out. And it's first on print to 49. Oh, I'm so excited. Sorry, folks, but I'm so glad that you're here to witness this. I know, Onward, I know. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Mr. Alan White with a nuke. Bro, this kid's base cards are selling for $50. This is an on-card first Bowman autograph to 150. Huge. Goodness gracious. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts, Alan White. Brother, this needs to go right into the pre-grade pile and possibly right into the grading pile. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Alan White. You win, brother. Wow. Damn. See? All right, let's see what we have here, folks. It is indeed a color blast. And it is all rise, Mr. Aaron Judge for the New York Yankees. Holy crapola. Wow. Mr. Kobaugh, you win today, my brother.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Goodness gracious, brother. That one might want to go into the pre-grade pile immediately. Or the grading pile.
All right. What is it?
So, a little bit of an inside joke, my dear friends. That's the only cow milker you're going to see on a card.
It's like my favorite card. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, shout out to Rex Hudler.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
How often do you find that?
yeah, not often. That's a one of one there, folks. The image, anyway.
It's real.
That is real. That's right, Mr. Holgan. Yep. Thank you, Keithy.
He must be a farm boy.
Must be.
He has to be a farm boy.
The cow milker, Mr. Rex Hudler. And there it is, folks. Numbered to 75, Gunnar Henderson.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Very, very nice autograph there, my brother. You win this morning, Alan White. Gunnar Henderson is no slouch. That is 67 out of 75 on the rookie auto. Excellent. Oh my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Really, you win this morning, my brother. Ken Griffey Jr., numbered to 25. Third on print to 25, my brother. That is incredible. Congratulations, Mr. Peacher. Oh, that is sick. So tough. Oh, hell yeah. The hits just keep coming, my dear friends. You got to love those pack number 4s, eh? How about your number 1 draft pick to 99? Going to Dr. A. Aaron.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
And I believe that is going to be numbered to 99 on the red power. 39 out of 99. There you go, Doc. Congratulations, my good man. I am peanut butter and jealous. You are so welcome, Rob Richardson. That's right, brother. Merrill and Bazana in the same break. Woo! That is outstanding. Here you go, my love.
Not a single Ken Griffey card yet.
I got nothing either.
We should have bought our packs from Junk Wax Vintage.
Yeah, Dalen would have taken care of us.
Let's jump out of this tree. Off to Junk Wax Vintage.
It's Terrific Tuesday NighTro. The lights are burning bright. Dalen and Mrs. Junk Wax are ready to ignite. The JWV Family's rolling in tight. We're ripping packs and bringing the hype tonight. So turn the lights up, crank the sound. The legends are gathering all around. From baseball to F1 and UFC fights, it's Terrific Tuesday NighTro. Feel those vibes tonight. Feel those vibes tonight. Grab your spicy water, keep your hips inside. Head to JunkWaxVintage.com tonight. Break spots and seal boxes, waiting to shine. It's JWV time, let's make it divine. Sweet, sweet energy, cards in the air. Terrific Tuesday NighTro, love everywhere. So turn the lights up, crank the sound. The legends are gathering all around. From baseball to F1 and UFC fights, it's Terrific Tuesday NighTro. Feel those vibes tonight.
Well, top of the evening to you, my legendary homies. How you doing? I have missed you all so much. I hope you've had an absolutely terrific Tuesday. What's up there, Ross? We are just coming back, my dude. So for yous that don't know, if you are new here, hi. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. And you can find me here almost every single morning and almost every single evening, rocking your face off with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. And that's exactly how we want it. So if you are new here, my dear friends, welcome to the family. It is awesome to have you. Keep in mind, a couple of things for you. We are live on 5 solid, separate, simultaneous platforms as we speak. So you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and the whole rest of the family is over here on Twitch. So if you would like to make the switch, my dear friends, come on over, baby. We would love to have you. Hey, what's up there, Raj? Oh, we have an echo. It's because of that. Yep. Sorry about that, legends. That's a little bit better. Over here on the TikTok, I apologize. I fixed that. Should be good now. Appreciate you bringing that to my attention. What's up, Roger? Excellent to see you, my brother. Thank you, Ross. Billy Bats, sending love back to you, my dude. Thank you so much. Fellow Texan, good evening. Thank you, Roger Parmelo. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, what's up there, Moose Masher? Good to see you as well, my dude. Average Car Dude, what's up, brother? Good to see you as well. A couple of OGs of the family gracing us with their presence. Wonderful to see you, gentlemen. All right, ladies and gents, we have an absolutely tremendous, terrific Tuesday NighTro ahead of us. We have several mail days to get into. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. Cameron Cole. Check this thing out. Frickin' huge. Thank you, Cameron Cole. And we have a couple more mail days here. One from Keegan Schmitz and one from Rob Nesius. So I have held them. They are still intact until we see those gentlemen in the chat. But I might end up ripping them because I've been holding on to them for about a week. Mr. Isley, what's up, brother? Long time no see, D. What's up, my marvelous Michigander? Mr. Saltzgiver, the gorgeous Georgian. Mr. Brian Smith, good evening. Hello, nurse. What's up, Tony? There's our nightly TikTok warning. Beautiful. Oh, you know it, Mr. Verhalen, not Verhagar. Always good to see you, Nate the Great. What's up, Josh Fish? Awesome to see you tonight as well, you handsome son of a gun. All right, legends. Oh, thank you, Moncoof. Welcome back there, my good man. Great to see you as always. That's right, Phil. Yes, we did. We get them every night. It's all good. I'm used to it. No biggie. Gotta love some TikTok, though. You know, gotta love it. All right, legends. Let's flip this camera around, shall we? And let's get into our very first item of the evening. And you know it has nothing to do with sports cards. It is some of that delicious nectar of life. Some of that spicy water. Cheers, my friends. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. I appreciate that, Nate the Great, and you know it, Josh Fish. What's up there, Big Perm? Excellent to see you, my good man. You know, brother, that's not even a metric I pay attention to, but I appreciate you, no problem. Mr. Metcalf, what's up, buddy? I got some packs over here working a hole through my table with your name on them, Mr. Metcalf. I held on to them from this morning since I didn't see you, and I'm excited to rip into those in just a couple of minutes. You absolute legends over here on Twitch. How dare you be so amazing for this terrific Tuesday Nitro edition of the Junk Wax Vintage Card Club. You absolute legends have started an absolutely legendary... As always, my dear friends, if we take this hype train over here on Twitch to a magnificent hype train level 6, I am stoked to give away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox tonight. We do have one, and I'm happy to give it out. Oh, Mr. Victor Lopez, you know it, brother. Rod, you need some of that spicy Walter? Well, my friend, if you don't live in Texas, you might have a hard time finding HEB spicy Walter, but a very close second is Waterloo. So whatever your local grocery store is, you can look for Waterloo. It's pretty similar. Mr. Morbitzer, thank you for smacking the follow button and welcome to the crew, my friend. Glad to have you. Mr. Verhalen, not Verhagar. Sincerely appreciate the beautiful TikTok gifts. Thank you, brother. Our very first TikTok gifts of the evening. As I have said before, my dear friends, many, many times, we would not be able to do any of this without each and every one of you. It is just myself and my wife. Shout out to Mrs. Junk Wax. She is not here this evening. She's downstairs shipping some stuff for eBay. But we do this together. We're a husband and wife team, and we do not have allocations. We are not a big breaking company. You know what I mean? The only reason that we're able to do any of this is because of every one of you. The gifts that we see over here on TikTok, the hype trains that we have over here on Twitch are the true MVPs of this entire venture. And thank you all so damn much. Mr. Dutson, what's up, brother? Oh, we missed you too, good buddy. Excellent to see you as always, my man. Always remember, my dude, it does not matter how long you're gone. You're always a member of the family. Welcome back, brother. Mr. Keegan Schmitz, excellent to see you this evening, my man. And hey, Keegs, I have a little mail day over here from you, my friend. Should we rip into that little bad boy? Start off our evening. Mr. Derek Isley, smacking that resub button for the 6th month. I appreciate you, D. Thank you, brother. One happily Isley brothers. You missed the Crusades break. When was it so you can rewatch? That has been a while, my friend. I am so sorry. Is that Tim? And good evening. Kirk Woa. There's my fellow favorite Washingtonian. What's up, brother? Awesome to see you, Kirkamus. And Legends, we are at Hype Train Level 1 at 2.5 minutes to go with 93%. Mr. Welsh, what's up, buddy? He says, Dalen, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hope the holidays are treating you well. Right back at you, Mr. Welsh. I appreciate the positivity, my friend. And Victor Lopez, no show tomorrow. That is true. So, my dear friends, we do have a little bit of a different schedule this week, okay? You know the holidays are a little crazy because I'm a dad. We got stuff to do. I have 3 children in school. So, we actually have a play for my son in the morning, my youngest, my 11-year-old. So, tomorrow, we will not be having a morning show, but we will be having a morning show on Thursday. I see you, Brian Smith. Thank you, brother. No sweat. So we will be releasing a brand new schedule over there on Instagram, as always. It's just not up quite yet. You're absolutely right, my brother. Oh, no worries, Tim. Hey, that's okay, buddy. I do apologize, though, because the Crusade break was sometime last week. I would have to do a little research on that one, brother. I am so sorry. You know what? Actually, let me see if I can do this for you right now. Maybe. So it looks like that happened on December the 10th. So it looks like the last spot filled at 10:10 p.m. So if I was a betting man, Tim, I would say December 10th, the PM show. And it's very easy how you do that, brother. If you head over to YouTube and you type in Junk Wax Vintage, all one word, and then you put in the date, you can find the show that way, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Brian Smith. No sweat, my brother. Looks like we're going to be good to go. Mr. Keegan Schmitz. Oh, my man. I love it so much. Beautiful. So we're going to get into our very first mail day of the evening, and then we'll get into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. And then, of course, my friends, you are more than welcome to hit junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. Mr. Carl Smith, thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. I appreciate you as always, brother. Mr. Pomerlow, back to you. C4, what's up there, Caleb? Top of the evening to you and Ashley. Hope you had a wonderful Tuesday there, pal. All right, so this is from my brother, Mr. Keegan Schmitz. And before I even rip into it, Keegs, I appreciate you sending me anything, pal. There is never any obligation, but man, I'm grateful when you do. So would you like me to go ahead and read this out loud, buddy? All right, Hype Train pulling into the station. That was a valiant effort, my dear friends. Thank you so, so much. That Hype Train hitbox will live to see another day. Thank you, Keegan Schmitz. Good evening, Stella. I will let Mrs. Junkwax know that you said hello. How you doing? All right. It says, hello, Dalen and family. This is Keegan Schmitz. I just wanted to reach out to you with my appreciation for what you do for the people. Your consistent positivity is very fun to watch. Brother. I live in a very small town called St. Cloud, Wisconsin, which has a population of like 500 people, which makes it very difficult to collect cards. I can imagine, my brother. Watching you pull cards for such a great group of fans has been awesome, and it makes me feel closer to the hobby. Bro, that's what it's all about. Thank you, buddy. I really enjoy the dynamic that you and Mrs. Junkwax have on the streams. It really is a family fun show. You are spot on, my brother. That is our only goal. I am very new to your streams, and I've only been watching for around a month, but I know this is a channel I want to be part of for a very long time. My man. You were hitting me in the fields over here, Keegs. I always watch it over on YouTube so I can watch it on my TV, Dalen on the big screen. I love it, my man. I'm not always super active in the comments, but I'm always tuned in. I just think the way you run your community/streams is very fun to watch, and it's always fair. You know that is, we try very, very hard. I know, AB. I see you there, pal. Goodness gracious. I'm not crying, you're crying. Here is your reminder that what you do matters. Buddy, I had just started a new job about a month ago, and it's always a hard thing. I just left a job for a new one, and it was a hard decision. Your channel has helped take my mind away from that and those decisions. I just want you to know that you do help people. Brother, you help people that are going through hard times, and I really appreciate that. You are truly a Gem Mint 10 human being, buddy. I'm not sure when this will reach you, so I'm hoping it gets to you before Christmas. It did. Spoiler alert. I know that Julio is your PC. I wanted to send this over to you as a little gift, like the one he is holding. Thank you for all the entertainment, and I hope you and your family have a great holiday season. My man. So, fun fact, Keegan Schmitz, I keep every single letter that anyone has ever written me in the entire course of this entire channel, over 5 years, and this will go in that pile. So I appreciate you so, so much, buddy. Thank you. Whew. Who's cutting onions? All right, let's see what we have here. Nice pack job, Keegs. Nicely done, my man. Is this? Aw. No way. If this is what I think it is, my dude. Oh, hell yes. So you all know that I love me some Topps Holiday. And you all also know that I love me some Julio Rodriguez. He is my PC. And that is the short print holiday necklace, holiday present SP from 2025 Topps Holiday. And that is remarkable. I appreciate you so much, Keegan Schmitz. Thank you. Almost, Mr. Peacharelli. Almost. Oh, thank you so much, Tony. And it's good to see you tonight, AB. How are you, my brother? Whew. Mr. Schmitz, that is unbelievably kind of you, my dear friend, and I literally cannot thank you enough, brother. I am very, very grateful that you are part of this family, buddy, and I, just like you said in that letter, I sincerely hope that you're part of this family for many, many years, pal, because we are going to do this for a very, very long time. Oh, thank you, AB, my man. Woo! Ay, ay, ay. All right, he's going to go up there with old Mike tonight. Let me snag myself a little sippy. Award polls. What's up, brother? How much on the Lamar Jackson? I'd probably be around 2K on that one, my man. Somewhere in that ballpark. But thank you for asking. There's all kinds of fun stuff up there on that rotating slab. If you see that Patty Mahomes RPA, little Jaden Daniels acetate rookie, let's take a little gander, shall we? How about a PSA 10 Ellie De La Cruz, Johnny Bench, and Joey Votto, triple auto to 25. We have a Sidney Crosby RPA BGS 9, that's like a $35,000 to $4,000 card. Jacob Marcy, Jim Mint 10, number to 75, black refractor on-card autograph from Bowman Draft. We have a Tommy White Schmeckel autograph to $299. Then we have an Adley Rushman PSA 10, number to 25, rookie auto with a color match. Gorgeous. And of course, that Patty Mahomes on-card RPA, number to 25 from 2017 Leaf Trinity. Beautiful. And that Jaden Daniels Uptown, you know, it's nothing to shake a stick at. Probably around a $700-800 card. No biggie. And by the way, legends, we also have a lot of stuff that we just got in a collection that I purchased today. And we also got some stuff over the last few days. I will show you a little bit later in the show. I feel like I've talked too much already. Merry Christmas to you too there, Tuna. Great to see you this evening, my brother. Thank you for being here both this evening and this morning. Gotcha, Moncoof. Great to see you over here as well, pal. Another OG of the family. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, my dear friends. All right, homies, let's bust into our very first pack of juicy junk wax. By chance, do we have Mr. Rob Nesius or Cameron Cole with us tonight? And then Mr. Brett Metcalf, you're going to get us started tonight, brother. We're going to bust into some 1993 Fleer baseball. And speaking of Mr. Tom Glavine, I got a Tom Glavine autograph over here that we'll be auctioning off this weekend on eBay Live. Oh, I got you, AB. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Jason Saltzgiver, that acetate Uptown Jaden. Pretty sweet, right? My mom is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. And Keegan, it is not very often that we get my mom to speak up. Nicely done there, Keegan Schmitz. Shout out to my mom in the chat. Folks, I am not kidding. That is my mom. Shout out to Junk Wax Mama. All right. We have the not-so-dirty Ray Sanchez. For our Texas Rangers, Mr. Kevin Reimer. We have a rest in peace to the legend, Mr. Kirby Puckett for Minnesota. Victor Lopez, Dalen, is it true that Mahomes is going to the Eagles? No, my man. Not as far as I know, anyway. I mean, I'm reluctant to say anything because you all heard me talk about Beckett last week, right? Oops, that didn't age well. How about old Lance Johnson for the White Sox? Good evening, Andrew Shumper, our family devil dog. Hoorah. How about old Todd Full of Zeal? Jose Offerman, Randy Velarde for the Pinstripes, Mr. Todd Stottlemyre for those talented Toronto Blue Jays, Mikey Schooler for my Mariners, David Segway, Kurt Stillwell looking baseball ready for the San Diegans, Brett Bunt Butler for the Trolley Dodgers, Bip Roberts for WKRP in Cincinnati, old Flash Gordon for the Royals, shout out to Mr. Alan White, and a couple of magnificent Martinez's, Pedro and Razor Ramon. Chico, say goodnight to the bad guy. My dear friends, I love the warm welcome to my mother over here in the chat. That is absolutely amazing. Cannot thank you enough. Whew. Why, thank you, Teddy. Hey, no worries, Victor Lopez. Marcello, good evening, Senor Ben Ri. Excellent to see you as always, my brother. Que bueno verte en español. Okie dokie. Mr. Metcalf, are you here and are you ready, my good man? Shout out to my throat buddy. Shout out to Mr. Brian Self, Roger Parmelo, Big Perm, Trevor Holt, Durf Mode, Teddy, Stella, Brett, Victor, and Carl. Glad to have you over here on TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. You know we've been having some issues with TikTok lately, so each and every one of you that is over here, you have made the choice to be here. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Patty Mahomes already had his knee surgery. Ooh, I am jealous. I've been putting off knee surgery for about 3 years. No big deal. Tuna, I cannot say I have, my man. Cannot say I have. And I would be very, very careful with any grading company that is not PSA, SGC, or BGS. when it comes to resale value anyway. Know what I mean? So if you're just grading for your personal collection only and you never ever plan on selling them, grade with any grading house, of course. However, we have to live in the world that we have, not the one that we want. And right now, whether we like it or not, PSA is king. So if you're looking for resale value, got to go with PSA. Gosh dang it. Mr. Metcalf says, has all the other platforms been better? Yes. Yes, they have. Unfortunately. So I will always be transparent with you folks. TikTok does not like that we redirect people from TikTok over to our website. They do not like it at all. So therefore, they have given me a warning every single show for about the last 2 months. It's like clockwork. About 5 minutes into every show, I get a notice that says we are not spreading your content to any more people. Basically, we're shutting you down because you're redirecting people off of TikTok because they want me to use TikTok Shop. I'll share with you, my friends. Again, I will be completely transparent. We have tried to use TikTok Shop. I tried to jump through that hoop. Believe it or not, my dear friends, I know this sounds crazy. They have not approved us to sell sports cards. That's right. We cannot sell sports cards on TikTok. So silly. Come on. Really? So I got an email back from somebody over at TikTok. They want me to start selling products. Like cheap stuff you buy from China. You know what I mean? No, I'm not throwing any shade at China. I'm just saying cheap stuff. And I'm not all about that. That is not my bag, baby. I'm not just going to sell stuff. No thanks. I know Fear AB. I know, brother. Trust me. I have had the same conversation with Mrs. Junkwax. I am just as astonished, my friend. I'm so with you. Mr. Peacharelli. And yes, so PSA did not buy Beckett. Just to be very clear there, Moncoof. And Mr. Peacharelli says you should put up an alert that tells people they have to leave TikTok to watch the moose races or random breaks and leave it on the screen while it's going on. That's a possibility. You're absolutely right. I like where your head's at there, Mr. Peacharelli. So just to be very clear, my dear friends, I've heard a lot of people saying that PSA bought Beckett. That is not what happened, okay? So there's a parent company that's called Collectors Universe, okay? So fun fact, when you send your cards off to be graded through PSA, you send them to CU, which stands for Collectors Universe, okay? Collectors Universe is the umbrella corporation, unintended, that owns PSA, SGC, and now Beckett. And they did not just buy Beckett Grading. They bought the entire company, the whole kit and caboodle. So now the Beckett Price Guide will also be owned by Collectors Universe. Fun fact. So here's my 2 cents on that. And Brett Metcalf, I sincerely appreciate your patience, brother. We've got your stuff right there, good buddy. So my 2 cents, which is sometimes worth a wooden nickel. This is my opinion. To be very clear, this is not a fact. This is my opinion, okay? You all heard me talk about last week when we were talking about the weirdness that's been going on over there at PSA. I said, in my humble opinion again, I thought that Beckett was poised for a huge comeback. And after looking at social media, after I said that, there's a lot of people that feel the same way. I saw a whole bunch of content creators making similar videos about Beckett. Well, then Collectors Universe went and acquired Beckett, right? Bummer. Unfortunately, we only have one piece of evidence to go off of, and that is SGC, okay? So a lot of us saw just a few months back that Collectors Universe also acquired SGC. When that happened, they came out and said, hey, SGC is not going anywhere. They're just not, now they're just going to have more resources, right? And now we have seen that they said one thing and they have definitely done another, because it looks like from the outside, there's no other way to explain it. It looks like they are absolutely trying to bury SGC. There was a couple of advantages that SGC had. They were cheaper and they were faster. Now that they've been acquired by PSA, slowly but surely, they have jacked up the price. Slowly but surely, they have stopped taking bulk submissions to SGC. Like back in the day, people used to send them hundreds of cards. Now it's more of a boutique grading service. So you got to send them in individually. I mean, you can still send a group, but you got to enter them individually. So, and their turnaround time is also now somewhere around 5 or 6 weeks. Used to be 14 days. So the two advantages that SGC had, slowly but surely, no matter what no matter what Collector's Universe has said outwardly to the public, what they have done has been completely different, right? From the bottom of my heart, my dear friends, I sincerely hope that the same thing does not happen to BGS. Because we're hearing some of the same things that they said when they bought SGC. They're saying that it's almost like a talk track. BGS isn't going anywhere. They actually love BGS. They respect the brand. They want it to stay the same. Now it's just going to have more resources. Well, we've heard this before, haven't we? So, like I said, folks, you all know me. I'm going to choose to be optimistic. But, am I concerned? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. So there you go, legends. I'll get off my soapbox. Mr. Metcalf, I sincerely appreciate your patience, my brother, as I was jaw-jacking. Mr. Nick G says, Beckett just sent me back a card and said it was altered and there's nothing wrong with it. Sorry to hear that, brother. Happens to the best of us, gosh dang it. I've had a few come back as well. I am so with you, pal. All right, Mr. Metcalf, we're going to start with 1993 Fleer, brother. Good luck. There you go, Kirk Woa. Right. Oh, by the way, legends, just a heads up. A lot of you know, a couple of weeks ago, we shipped off our most recent grading submission. I did get messages back from PSA, BGS, and SGC that the grading submissions have been received. Not that I'm surprised, but you know what I mean. Oh, Mr. Metcalf, that is kind of you to say, brother. I appreciate that. And thank you so much for snagging these beautiful packs down from the website, my dude. It's been a moment since you and I have been able to rip together. What's up, Gil? Long time no see, my good man. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. If I can get this pack open. Excuse me. Yes, it is, Tuna. Yes, sir. Your super fractor is in there, sir. Hey, it is my pleasure, Moncoof. Anytime, my good man. You know, and if any of you have questions as far as any of that stuff goes, always feel free to ask. I do have a little bit of inside information sometimes, because I have, over the years, gotten some friends in higher places. Not the highest of places, yet. But I do have a little bit of inside information. Just a little. So happy to answer questions like that. Mr. Kobe Luna, over there on YouTube. What's up, brother? You know, it could. I'm just reading your comments there now, Kobe Luna. I don't want them to kill it like they did SGC either. I am so with you, pal. But, like, you know, SGC is not technically dead. It's just not where it used to be, right? And I feel like they kind of cut them off the knees, so to speak. Like I said, they had two main advantages, and now they have zero. So, yeah. You know, it's actually kind of funny, folks. I'll give you a little bit of insight. I have shipped off several grading submissions to PSA, BGS, SGC, and some other grading companies too. Fun fact, I have sent off most of our submissions, they go off on the very same day. So I send BGS and PSA the same day. Sometimes they come back on the very same day also. How? No idea. So there you go. It just happens sometimes. Weirdly. Because Beckett is here in Texas. And PSA is in California. All right, starting out with the Braves legend, Mr. Ron Gant. Speaking of legends, how about a not-so-juicy yet Mark McGwire? For the Clevelanders, Carlos Baerga, one of my favorite names from 1990s baseball. Hal Eldred for the Brew Crew, shout out to Andrew Shumper. Keith Shepard. Larry Walker, Hall of Fame legend for the Expos. Mark Grace, probably one of my favorite baseball players from the late 80s, early 90s for the Cubbies. For our Texas Rangers, Mr. Juan and Emilian Gonzalez. Tuna says, so about 30 days from now, we will have a little grading show? Oh, no, brother. No. No. I wish. That would be absolutely amazing. But PSA right now, my man, they're looking at 60 to 90 business days. There you go. Mr. Peacher, really, I love it, brother. Sometime in between 60 to 90 business days and 30 years. There you go, Mr. Peacher, really. Oh, Gene Larkin for Minnesota. So realistically, my dear friends, all joking aside, I think we'll probably end up getting that submission back in February or March, possibly. So we shall see. But as always, I will give you every update that I have. All right, old Jorge Bell for the White Sox with his stun of shades on. Mike Perez for the Reds. Oh, excuse me, that is a St. Lunatic. Cardinals. The now defunct Expos, Delino DeShields. Matty Noakes. Jimmy Key. Edgar Martinez for my Seattle Mariners. Legend. Fun fact, my dear friends, the stadium that the Seattle Mariners play in is located on Edgar Martinez Way. He is such a celebrity in Seattle, they named a street after him. Charlie Hayes. Mr. Sheffield, you're adorable. Shout out to the nanny on the round trippers, old Gary Sheffield. Shout out to Andrew Shumper, the Brew Crew fanatic in the family. Rusty Meacham. Jim Abbott. Awesome. Dick Schofield. Tim Pugh. League leaders Kenny Lofton. Throwback legend for the Clevelanders. Beecher Goer, good evening, my man. Shout out to our buddy Holden, his cousin, Mr. Mark Guthrie. Ooh, that's fun. How about a Roberto Alomar, Chuck Knobloch, and Carlos Baerga? We actually just found a Chuck Knobloch autograph out of one of our leaf boxes, and it was a 1 of 1. Oh, well, hello. That would have been a big card back in 1993. How about Mr. J.T. Snow on the Black Gold Prospect? Nice one there, pal. Just leaving that one up for you. Mr. Cecil Fielder, thicker than a couple of Snickers. Jaime Navarro. Tim Salmon. Shout out to our buddy Jonesy. Mr. Zane Smith, also known as Mr. Steal Yo Girl. For the Pirates, Steve Finley with a very cold upper lip. Greg Harris. Eric Young. Blankenship. Dan Smith. Steve is far from the Mustache Hall of Fame. There you go, Kirk Woa. Mr. Piccirilli says, I have found that the submission made in person at one of their shows or pop-ups go much faster through the process. Really? That's awesome. I can't say I've noticed that, my man. I submitted some at the National, and they actually took a little bit longer than the ones that I didn't submit in person. I was absolutely astonished, if I'm being honest with you. Old Bud Black. But hey, I am very grateful that you have had that experience, my brother. Carlos Hernandez. Eric Anthony. Hayden, Mr. Big Dave Winfield. Omar Vizquel, Seattle Mariners legend shortstop. Scotty hanging with Mr. Cooper. Kurt Manwaring for the Gigantes. Big John Kruk for the Fightin' Phillies. Mark Wohlers, Manny Lee. Tino Martinez for my Seattle Mariners. Looking baseball ready. Mr. Malelli, long time no see there, pal. How about a funky cold Musina? My very first modern 1 of 1 that I found was this gentleman right here. Old funky cold Musina. Gilbert, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for the tiny Christmas tiny. Is that a tiny Christmas diney? The return of the tiny dinies? Are you kidding me? Bro, you've been here long enough. You know those are my favorite gifts of all time. And they took away my tiny dinies. But apparently they brought them back and they have little Santa hats. It's so cute. Okay, I'm so sorry. I freaked out. Mr. Ray Langford. Juan and Emilian Bell. Otis Nixon. Mickey Tettleton with a big fat chaw. Shout out to Redman. Levi Garrett. Some Chili Davis. I love it so much, Gil. You rock my face off, my brother. Amazing. Glennon Davis. Mr. Roger Mason. Todd Hundley. A much more pigmented laying down the bunt. Sammy Sosa. Please do, Mr. Brett Metcalf. I'd love to see you, pal. How about Bobby Witt Sr.? That is Bobby Witt Jr.'s daddy. For the Athletics, shout out to Dutchie. That's right, Mr. Piccirilli. Then they go and totally redeem themselves. How about old Steve Olin? Brian Harvey. Stan Belinda. Carlisle. Wallop and Wallach. Derek May. Jeff Parrott. Macaw. Mr. Cook. Mike Fetters. Some Fetty Wop. Lee Smith. Mark Gardner. Melito Perez. Jose Guzman. Scott Lewis. Alex Fernandez for the White Sox. We have a Santiagan. Rich Rodriguez. Brian Williams. Willie Greeny. Shout out to Meanie Brad Greeny. That's right, Nurse Tony. Tuna, over on TikTok, there is a Christmas Tiny Diny. Mr. Dave Fleming for my Seattle Mariners. Mark Whitten, checklist. Brew Crew, Twinkies, Athletics, Mariners, and Yankees. Look at that nice checklist for my Seattle Mariners. Beautiful. Let's see if we can't find you a kid. Big Mo Vaughn for the Red Sox. Eddie Murray. Al Morris. Met Mr. Eric Young, or Anthony Young, excuse me. Kent Merker for the Braves. Bob Welch. Kenny Lofton. So nice, you got him twice. Chuck Finley. Lavalier. Fernandez. Rest in peace to Spokane's finest, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. And last but not least, some Pudge Rodriguez for our Texas Rangers. Some beautiful cards you have there, Mr. Metcalf. Thank you for letting us go back to 1993. Clear. Let's go to 1993 Don Russ. We're going to pull that pack number 4 because it's our family tradition. Good evening to the family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson, my brother from another mother. How are you tonight, good sir? Shout out to Mallory Latoya. And shout out to the whole family over there on YouTube. Great to see our favorite Schmidt head. Kobe Luna, muchísimas gracias. On Kobe Luna says shout out to Andrew Shumper for the amazing card deal that we made today on the Facebook. I love that. So for those of you that don't know, we do have a private Facebook group. Within that group, there's a special sales chat. And you are more than welcome to chat with the whole rest of the family and sell your cards there if you want to. Mr. Brett Metcalf says, thank you, sir, for always making rips enjoyable and the cards. My man. Would not be able to do it without people just like you there. No sweat, Brett. All right, let's go with Mr. Erickson. Getting us started for Minnesota. Dougie Fresh, DeShenzo. Old Stanky Stankowitz for the Pinstripes. Geronimo Baroa. Kip is always a little gross. Eating all the flippin' chips, Kip. Good evening to the legend, Mr. Alan White. Rob Richardson. Mallory Latoya got a new transmission for Christmas. Ooh, that's fun. He says last week was an adventure. I am so sorry to hear that, brother. Typically, we don't buy new transmissions just because we feel like it, right? I am so sorry, pal. Yikes. How about Mr. Mitch Williams, the Karate Kid? I cannot thank you enough, Gil. I see you over there, legend. Beating those tiny dinies. Thank you, my brother. Bud Black. Scooter Tucker. Leo Gomez. Charles Nagy. Always nagging for the Indians. And underrated Willie McGee. Baller. Jay Baller. Pat Mahomes. Check that out, legends. Patty Mahomes Sr. for the Minnesota Twins. That is Patty Mahomes' daddy. Awesome. Roger Mason. The Afro Sheen Soul Glow Drip of Mr. Eddie Murray. Mr. Haney. Shout out to Miles. Stan Javier with a dirty bottom. The luscious lip curtain of Jaime Navarro. The Jaime so nice, you got him twice in a row. Oh, there you go, Brett Metcalf. Magnificent. Shout out to the Royals, my good man. Mr. Jody Reed. Mike Sharperson. Scott Lewis. El Presidente. Denny Martinez for the now defunct Expos. Better hide that fruit.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
We found some Gallagher. Steve Shiflett. Jack Clark. Shout out to our buddy Jeffro. That is his PC. Sean Barton. Appier. McCaskill. Real Cormier. Paul Sorrento. Shout out to old Chris. Old OG of the family. That was his PC. Mr. Darren Jackson. John Jaha. Scooter Tucker. Alex Cole. Mr. Hollywood. Hector Villanueva. DJ Bulldozer. John Burkett. Sam Militello. Ryan Bowen. Big old Dave Henderson. And Dan Smith rated rookie for our Texas Rangers. There was actually quite a few cards with him and old Nolan Ryan co-starring. All right, Mr. Metcalf.
Don't lie to me, boy.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, brother. Let's go. Mr. Mikey Kobah says, I feel the need to shout out Mr. White. I was just looking at that Dodgers card he gifted me, and I think he's swell. My brother, I could not agree more. Shout out to the legend, Mr. Alan White. We love that fella. You were absolutely right, sir. You're preaching to the choir. All right, we have a Pat Lestach for the Brew Crew. Shout out to Andrew Shumper. Geronimo Pena. We got 2 Geronimos in those packs. Pedro Munoz. Guillermo Velasquez. Tommy Quinlan. Arthur Rhodes. Jeff Blauser for the Braves. Hanging with Mr. Scott Cooper. Doug, always getting some strange.
Giggity, giggity.
Jeff Hartsock. You could say he wears his heart on his sleeve. But his sock? Mr. Brian Barnes, Steve Wilson, Eddie Zosky, and Mikey Trombley. Finishing off your pack number 4 there, Mr. Metcalf. Another absolutely awesome rip together, my brother. Again, thank you for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. And also, thank you for being a member of this family for so damn long, Brett. We appreciate you, pal. And looking forward to the next one, my dude. All right, legends, let me snag myself a little sippy here. Cheers. Mr. Linusson, my Swedish chef brother. What's up, Gil? Also known as GJ Pollo. Welcome back, my brother. Great to see you as always. Hey, looking forward to it, Mr. Metcalf. Thank you as always, my good man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. The merriest of holidays. And you know what, Mr. Metcalf? I think this is our second holiday season together. Am I correct? I think this is Christmas number 2 for you and I there, pal. I love it. There you go, Mr. Alan White. Mr. Rob Richardson. Absolutely right. Thank you, sir. I love it so much, Mr. Piccirilli. Have I told you all lately that I love you? Because gosh dang it, I do. All right, homies. Allow me just a second here. Let's go ahead and refresh that shop, shall we? And then if we do not have anything new, Mr. Rob Richardson, I think it's time to rip through some boxing cards, my brother. Oh, we have quite a few new items up there. Goodness gracious. Wow, we got a lot of new orders, legends. Thank you so much. So I need to back up just a little bit here and lock in some break spots, and then Ryan Bruns, Brett Metcalf, Billy Casper. I do see some beautiful family rips. Thank you, gentlemen. Excellent to see you tonight over there on YouTube, Billy. How is our favorite Casper this evening? Mr. Piccirilli says there is 3 spots left in that football break. Outstanding. I would love to bust into that tonight. You already know. Threaten me with a good time. All right, legends. As always, I sincerely appreciate you bearing with me for just a couple of minutes here while I lock in some new spots. And we have a newbie, Mr. Reed. Outstanding. Thank you, Max. We have 2, 3, and 18 for Mr. Max Reed. Aw, thank you, Senor Cerda. Welcome back, my brother. Great to see you again. Oh, you and I both, Rob Richardson. Oh, yes, I have, my dude. All right. 2, 3, and 18 for Max Reed. Sorry, folks. Look, squirrel. For those of you that don't know, I have a heroic case of ADHD. So thanks so much for bearing with me. All right, got you locked in there, Mr. Reed. Next, my fellow Texan, Mr. Piccirilli, taking 25, 26, and 27. Thank you, David. One of 2 junkers that has actually been here live in this studio. Always happy to have you in a break there, Mr. Piccirilli. Beautiful. Next, Mr. Billy Casper, taking spot number 21. Thank you, Billy. And also, snagging a single pack of 1994 Select Baseball. We will get into that in just a moment, Billy Casper. Thank you, legend. All right, moving on. Next is Mr. Brett Metcalf. We're running it back, my brother. Our marvelous Missourian, taking 2 packs of 1990 Donruss baseball, 2 packs of 1993 Fleer baseball, and 1 pack of 1990 Pro Set. One moment. All right, Mr. Metcalf, 2 more packs of 1993 Fleer, 2 packs of one of my favorite junk wax products of all time, 1990 Donruss baseball, and then 1 solo pack of 1990 Pro Set football. Got you locked in there, big guy. Thank you again, Brett. Next, our numismatic nurse brother, Mr. Tony, taking 4 spots in football. That would be 9, 12, 15, and 23. Thank you, as always, Nurse Tony. My cool Cosenza. Got you locked in there, brother. Thank you, as always, Nurse Tony. Ooh, next we have an OG. One half of the Isley brothers. D taking spot number 6, my nasty North Kakalaki. Thank you, Derek Isley. It looks like we might be busting this one tonight, my dear friends. We are getting pretty damn close. Nurse Tony taking the Astros that were misspelled on our website. Fun. Thank you for reading between the lines there, Tony. In our very first break of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic, that we will be busting in for a fact tomorrow night. Thought it might arrive early today. It did not, unfortunately. All right, next, Mr. Ryan Bruns, taking a single pack of 2022 Topps Update. Thank you, Ryan. And also spot number 19 in Optic Football. And Mr. Peacher really tells me that this break is full. Beautiful. Next, we have Mr. Ryan Fife, taking spot number 5, and I already got him locked in, so let's refresh that shop one last time. Mr. No Doubt Guy, what's up, Solomon Salvador? Oh yes, we are all good, my man. And I hope you are as well. Good to see you, my dude. Will there be more Cosmic Chrome breaks? Oh yes. So full disclosure, my dear friends, we do not have Chrome Cosmic in-house yet, but it will be here tomorrow sometime around noon. We bought 2 cases to start with, and they are very, very expensive, just so you know. So they're an 8-box hobby case. We got 2 full cases, and we will be breaking them all. So somebody is going to end up with a case hit. Several of you will end up with some autographs. So fun fact, my dear friends, in 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic, there is not guaranteed autographs in every single box. So really the chase is the short prints, numbered cards, etc. Of course, autographs are a chase, but you typically get 3 or 4 per case. And there's 8 boxes in the case. So that'll tell you there will be some boxes that we rip into that we do not find autographs, but typically in those boxes you do find some sweet Planetary Pursuit SPs, etc. Cosmic was very, very good to us last year, and it was very, very good to us the year before that also. So I cannot hardly wait to get into our first 2 boxes of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. That will be tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you might just want to keep your eyes peeled to junkwaxvintage.com, my dear friends. Once we have that Chrome Cosmic in-house, we're going to keep those breaks a-rolling. And we will also be breaking them over on eBay Live this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. And if you folks have not taken a moment and followed us over there on eBay, what are you doing with your life? You should. It's awesome. All right, Mr. Saltzgiver, taking the Cardinals in that cosmic break. Thank you, Jason. And we're just locking in some last spots here, folks. And then it looks like we're going to bust into a football break, and then we're going to come back to some more beautiful family rips. Mr. Saltzgiver, we are going provisions hunting with 2 packs of 1991 Fleer Baseball. Would love to find you that wonderful Bo Jackson. Provisions. Maybe a Jose Canseco. One moment, folks.
I am humble in general.
All right. Mr. Saltzgiver, we will bust into those after the break, my good man. And our bodacious Ryan Bruns got you covered also there, pal. I see you, Alex Wade. Love you, pal. All right, legends. Next, my legendary brother, Mr. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist, taking down the Rockies in our very first Chrome Cosmic. Thank you, Rob Richardson. Next, our Canadian cousin, Mr. Whiting, our spectacular Saskatoonan, taking 3 spots in that Optic and Mosaic football break. Outstanding. That would be 11, 14, and 17. Last 3 spots. Thank you, Jared Whiting. There you go, my friends. We do have a full list, and you know what we must do. We need to randomize this little bad boy and find out who gets what. Good morning, Mr. Linison. Great to see you there, buddy. Nate the Great, welcome back, pal. Carlos, good evening. Mr. Lebowski over there sipping on that White Russian. Gracias for the elote. And SNR, are those beautiful PSA slabs on the stage part of your PC? They are not. So in the past, I used to have my PC up there on that rotating stand. I had so many people, like an overwhelming number of people, ask me about those cards up there. I figured, you know what? Why don't I actually put cards on there that I'm willing to sell? So every single one of those cards that you see up there is for sale. Except this Julio Rodriguez right here. That one's not for sale. Why, thank you, Nate. You know it, my good man. Little Dalen Claus over here, buddy. All right, my dear friends, my family. I appreciate your patience. Let's get into our very first break of the evening, shall we? Please do, SNR Sports. Happy to hear from you, pal. And thank you for asking. Just to let you know, my friends, this is where we're sitting on that first Chrome Cosmic break. Remember, this is not just Topps Chrome Cosmic. This is actually 3 hobby boxes, 9 guaranteed autographs, if not more, out of those Cosmic boxes. So in the Leaf Metal Jumbo box, there is 9 autographs. And then in the Chrome Cosmic, you know we can find possibly some autographs. So it looks like we still have the Clevelanders, the Marlins, the Rangers, and the White Sox. And we will have another one up after that, too. All right, my dear friends. Hey, thank you so much, SNR. I appreciate the kind words, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. Good luck to each and every one of you. Oh, I believe that is a wonderful omen, my dear friends. How about 8? The hard way. 8 it is. So as always, my dear friends, if you're over here on the TikTok, I do apologize. We are live on 5 separate platforms right this second, like always. However, there is one platform out of all 5 that cannot see the randomization, and that is TikTok. I'm sorry. If you would like to see the randomization, all you have to do is make the switch to Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook. You have options. Or you can just sit tight where you're at. It just takes us a couple of minutes to get through the randomization and team trading, because I do give everybody that opportunity to trade their teams if they would like. I see you, Rob Richardson.
Giggity, giggity.
You dirty birdie. I love it. Mr. Whiting says, Dalen, I should have Cleveland in that break. I will double check that after the break, my brother. Thank you, Jared Whiting. I'm sure you do, buddy. I just got to update the list. That's all. Oh, Mr. Tim Kelly, you were absolutely welcome, brother, and thank you for finding the replay. Sincerely. Glad you found it. All right, homies, let's do it. Oh, we need to reset this little bad boy too, because this is for Alan and Ginter. So let's get some foosball in here. Oh my gosh, what is going on with our music? That's not what should be playing. Weird. So anybody that goes back to watch the replay, that's probably going to be muted for the whole first hour of the show. Ouch, kabibbles. Please let me know in the future, my dear friends, if I am playing copyrighted music. I had no idea. I am so sorry there, folks. Yikes. So, for anybody that goes back to watch the replay, the whole first hour of our show is going to be completely muted. I am so sorry, my friends. Ouch, kabibbles. Happens to the best of us, gosh dang it. Alrighty. Best of luck to each and every one of you. 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you have it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. No worries, pal. That's right, Tony. Turn your phone sideways, my good man. You should be able to see a bigger picture there, pal. So as always, legends, you have a couple of minutes to trade your teams if you would like. There is never any pressure to do so. So if you want to keep the teams that you have, if you want me to lock you in, just let me know. Happy to do it. Thank you to all of my TikTokers for bearing with us for just a couple of minutes here. Shout out to Nate, the Hobby Nook. Excellent to see you back, my good man. Shout out to It Ain't Easy, being this Brandon Creasy, my buddy Elijah, Teddy, Krish, Stella, Victor, It Ain't... Oh, nope, that person's gone. Gil, good evening. Victor Lopez, and Brett Metcalf. Excuse me. Let me fix that for you, Mr. Peacharelli. There you go. I am so bad at turning on the bot. I am so bad. It used to be automatic. It is not automatic anymore. Why, thank you, Mr. Peacharelli. Mr. Whiting says, can I gift Jason Saltzgiver the Commanders? Absolutely you can, my man. That is unbelievably kind of you. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Peacharelli. Damn! You want to gift him, like, the best spot in the break? I am happy to facilitate that for you, my brother. Of course. Hey, there you go. Mr. Alan White got the San Diego Chargers. Beautiful. I love it, Mr. Whiting. I am happy to do it, my good man. So Mr. Saltzgiver has... Oh. Mr. Saltzgiver is not in this break. But we'll figure it out. Had to grab some brand new whiteout. Good evening, Senor Esposito. Great to see you tonight, my brother. All right, so Commanders is number 17. We will white out Jared Whiting, and we will put in Mr. Saltzgiver. That'll be a little bit challenging to track, but we'll figure it out. Like I said, we'll figure it out. I just appreciate the gifting. Thank you so much, Mr. Whiting. All right, all right. Got you locked in there, pal. Thank you for the positivity, Mr. Esposito. All right, looks like we have a trade requested. Packers and Texans, possibly. Well, my dear friends, it appears that the trading has come to a dull roar. So I'm going to give you another... Oh, there we go. As I say it. Thank you so damn much. That is beautiful. So we do have a trade between the Packers and the Texans. So Packers are spot number 25, Mr. Piccirilli. And Texans are number 5, Mr. Ryan Fife. So Ryan, you have the Packers in number 5. And Mr. Piccirilli, you have our Houston Texans. Got you covered there, gentlemen. Say what? Oh, it's a 3-team trade. Okay. Tell me what I'm doing here, boys and girls. When I must be transparent. When I invented team trading, I did not contemplate 3-way trades. So, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Just tell me what I'm doing here, boys. I appreciate you all bearing with me. Thank you so much. We will get through this in just a moment. Okay, Nurse Tony wants the Texans. You will take the Hawks. So Texans and Seahawks. So Seahawks in number 9. Thank you, Nurse Tony. And then... Oh. So I will white out the Texans. So you're not going to have the Texans. Alrighty. So Nurse Tony, you're going to have the Texans in number 9. And Mr. Piccirilli, you're going to have the Seahawks in number 25. Got you locked in there, my friends. Alrighty. And Bubba, my brother from another mother, my fellow Austinite, smacking that resub button for the 11th month. I sincerely appreciate you, Bubba. Damn good to see you, Mr. Trevor Taylor. How are you, good sir? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Okay, Mr. Piccirilli, you will have the Seahawks and Nurse will have the Texans. Beautiful. I have got you locked in there, gentlemen. Happy to do it. No sweat. All right, boys and girls, I think we're solid. Let's go ahead and lock these little bad boys in. Mr. Piccirilli, and I'm gifting the Seahawks to you. What? Brother. That is unbelievably kind of you, and I sincerely appreciate that, my man. I will white out again. I love it so much. I'm glad I got some extra whiteout tonight. Mr. Piccirilli, that is very, very kind of you, my brother. You know there is never any pressure to do that, but I am immensely grateful when you do. You know I love my Seattle Seahawks there, pal. So thank you so much, you big sweetie.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
It's not very often that yours truly gets into a break with the family, so thank you, Mr. Piccirilli. That is incredible. Oh, my man. It's my pleasure, brother. I got you covered, Mr. Piccirilli. All right, legends, I do need to lock in these spots real quick, so I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment here. Oh, we got to fix some TikTok. There we go. Glad we caught it. Oh, maybe not. There we go. That's better. All righty. Starting out with our favorite Schmitz head, Keegan. Taking the Titans. Mr. Max Reed taking the Cardinals and the Bengals. Gosh dang it. Mr. Whiting, spot number 4, the Chiefs. Man. Gosh dang it. Mr. Isley, spot number 6, the Saints. Alan White, number 7, the Patriots. Mr. Whiting, spot number 8, the Dolphins. And my friends, you should see this absolutely amazing Dan Marino booklet that I have coming. It is gorgeous. I appreciate you saying that, Victor Lopez. Thank you, legend. I see you too there, Gil. And thank you, Brett Metcalf. I will absolutely check that out after the show, my brother. I sincerely appreciate you sending that. Thank you, Brett. Mr. Jared Whiting taking 10 and 11, the Falcons and the Bears. Oh, and I picked up a huge collection today also, my dear friends. Whole bunch of slabs, whole bunch of autographs, numbered cards, etc. Excited to show you this weekend. Mr. Tony Cosenza, spot number 12, taking the Rams. Alan White, the legend himself, taking the San Diego Chargers. Shout out to Melody. Mr. Whiting, number 14, the North Kakalaki Panthers. Cool Tony Cosenza, Jaguars. Jared Whiting, number 16, them Cowboys. Shout out to Master Wayne. We got some really cool Cowboy stuff that just came in also. Mr. Max Reed, number 18, the Eagles. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. Ryan Bruins, number 19, the 40 Whiners. And oh, do we have some cool 49er stuff as well. Rob Richardson, Tuna. Alan White, number 20, the Broncos. And man, do we have some Bo Nix to sell. For those of you that were there on Saturday night, you saw that mountain of Bo Nixes that we have. Pretty incredible. Billy Casper, number 21, the Colts. Shout out to Philip Rivers. Keegan Schmitz, number 22, the Gigantes of football. Cool Tony Cosenza, number 23, the Jets. Tony and the Jets. Shout out to Elton John. Jared Whiting, number 24, the Bucks. I have the Seahawks, courtesy of Mr. Piccirilli. Thank you again, my brother. And David, Mr. Piccirilli, taking 26 and 27. That is the Ravens and the Raiders. Rob Richardson, more than likely Friday night, my brother. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mr. Saltzgiver says, my daughter enjoyed the show this weekend. It was so cool to see her in there, my man. Shout out to the little Salts. Very, very cool. And you know what, Jason? From one father to another, my brother, you're doing something right. Because your daughter is very, very polite, well-spoken. Nicely done, my man. That does not happen naturally. So that is a testament to your parenting, my brother. Keep up the good work. Mr. Alan White, spot number 28, the Cleveland Browns. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson and Yessie Hockey. And Melly P, moderator extraordinaire, taking 29, 30, and 31. Steelers, her Bills, and the Lions. Outstanding. I love it when you all get your PC team organically. And she got her Buffalo Bills. And last but definitely not least, the legend himself, Mr. Alan White, taking the Vikings. And we are solid. So my friends, if you would do me a solid take a gander at that list. If it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know we're ready. I see you there, Bubba. Hope you're doing well there, brother. I was thinking about you the other day there, Bubba. I was up at Card Traders. Mr. Gill, have I received the Allen & Ginter hoodie? I have not. Not yet, unfortunately. Hoping to get it before Christmas, but totally understand if I don't. Sometimes redemptions take a while, right? All right, homies. I think we're solid. Let's go. Mr. Whiting, you understood the assignment. Thank you, Alan White. Appreciate you, gentlemen.
It's time!
For the very first time on this absolutely terrific Tuesday Nitro from right here in Austin, Texas, you know what we must do. We shout Grippeth. And we shout Rippeth. Good luck. Why, thank you, Gil. You and I both there, pal. Shout out to our buddy Yessie Hockey for gifting me that hoodie. That was pretty damn cool. I must admit, though, I am typically a large in hoodies, and that is an extra large. So I am hoping that I can shrink that bad boy just a little bit. Either that or I'm going to have to start hitting the gym. Get all big like g-g. All swole, as the kids would say. Mr. Pizzarilli says that just means Mrs. Junkwax will steal it. Oh, you are spot on, my brother. Absolutely right. Hey, but we're married. What's mine is hers, and what's hers is also hers. There you go, Gil. He's not wrong. You're right. Will da Beast, good evening. Shout out to the mouth. Shout out to Mr. Brandon Creasy. Krish. Victor Lopez, Brett Metcalf, and Gil, thank you for being over here on TikTok, gentlemen and ladies. You know it is a family tradition to remove those pack number 4s. This break is no different. All right, pack number 4, ectomy. Good luck. Do we have Mr. Cody Simons with us here tonight by chance? My fellow veteran was looking for some Wes Welker, and I got a Wes Welker numbered rookie card in the collection that I purchased today. Thought about him immediately. We do have a whole bunch of Patty Mahomes, whole bunch of Luka, some really, really cool stuff in the collection that we got today. And I met a really cool dude. So as I have said before, my dear friends, if you all have not heard this, I will be slightly redundant. I think I have found my new favorite thing in the hobby, and that is driving around and meeting people and buying giant collections from them and listening to their stories about how they amassed that collection. It is pretty fun. So I think I'm probably going to end up making some content around that. Might be looking at the future of this channel. We shall see. Mr. Metcalf has a question. He says, do you ever sell the cards that you get? Absolutely. Most of them. Heck yeah, buddy. So if you follow us over there on eBay, Brett Metcalf, we started going live on eBay maybe a couple of months ago. We had our 13th ever show on Saturday night, and it was incredible. So we are very quickly building a community over there on eBay Live as well. So we go live there on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time and Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So feel free to set yourself an alarm. And there is a link on our link tree that can be found on our TikTok and Twitch profiles. Tuna. Oh, you are so spot on, my brother. That would be incredible. I love that show. That's right, Tony. There you go, pal. All right, CJ Gardner-Johnson for the Eagles. Dalen Waddles. And coincidentally, my friends, we have a Jalen Waddle rookie autograph PSA 9, I think, that will be here in the mail in a few days. John Taylor. Chris Braswell. Khalil Mack for Alan White's Chargers. Almost a color match on the Blue Reactive. How about back-to-back Blue Reactive? Patriots, Joe Milton rookie. Oh, wow. That is Jamal Williams, but it is really, really hard to see that. Check that out, legends. Like, you can hardly even read that. That's a toughie. Good thing we know it goes to the Saints, right? Little promo. PSA 10 kid reporter. Another Patriot. DeAndre Swift for the Bears. Rich Gannon. Jordan Addison from Minnesota. Going to Mr. Allen White. Mr. Brett Metcalf says, I guess I didn't realize eBay did a live. I'll have to go and check that out. So my brother, technically eBay Live is still in beta. So they're not really rolling it out to the masses quite yet. So that makes me even more confident because they haven't even rolled it out to the masses yet. And we are already building a community over there. Can you imagine when most people have eBay Live? I am so excited. Oh, it's going to be good. How about a color match blue reactive Anthony Richardson for the Colts? Shout out to Billy Casper. Greg Lloyd for the Steelers. Jackson Smith-Jigba for my Seattle Seahawks on the Elevate. And he is having a banner season for my Seattle Seahawks. What you got on my 40, homie? Some Debo. But that's my grandmama's chain. Rest in peace to old Tiny Lister. Oh my gosh, it's Kendrick Bourne. Jatavion Sanders on the NFL debut for the North Kakalaki Panthers. Mr. Eric All. The name's Dalton. Kincaid. Shout out to Melody and the Bills. Rome Odunze for the Bears on an NFL debut rookie. Excuse me, and that goes to Jared Whiting. Shout out to the Canadian cousin. There you go, Rob Richardson. That's right. I see you, Nurse Tony. How about old Patty Mahomes on the notoriety? Darius Slay, our favorite supervillain, Legarius Sneed. I've always said, my dear friends, if I was to write a story, some fiction, and I had a supervillain, I would probably name him Legarius Sneed. Rome Odunze, so nice you got him twice for the Bears. DK Metcalf on the hollow for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Dijon Bijan, shout out to our buddy, Mr. Glenn Lucio, his PC for the Falcons. Barry Sanders on the Hall of Fame, Blue Reactive for the Lions, going to Miss Melody. Amon Ra, back-to-back Lions. Mr. JT, what you got for me? Jonathan Taylor, not Thomas. Tyson Bagent for the Bears. Josh Palmer, Harry Carson. Mr. Terry Bradshaw on the Hall of Fame for the Steelers. Joey B on the Epic Performers. Prism for WKRP. That one goes to Mr. Max Reed. Debo. Just the Tip. Ryman. And Josh Jacobs on the notoriety. And that is the base packs of our mosaic. Let's get into some optics, shall we? Come on downtown. That would be incredible. You know, I was thinking about you, Rob Richardson, because the collection that we purchased today, there was some Tennessee Vols in there. And I can't remember who it was right off the top of my head, but there was a Tennessee Vol that I did not know he was originally a Tennessee Vol. I'll have to go back and look. Now it's going to bother me. But I saw that and I thought about you, Rob Richardson. Weird rip alert. All righty, here we go. Mr. Fitzpatrick for the Steelers. Shout out to Trevor Taylor. Johnny D, it was not Todd Helton, unfortunately. Mr. Jalen Dalen Cotta. Khalil Tupac Shaker. Dalton Schultz. Jaden Daniels for the Commanders on the rookie recruits. There you go, Jason Saltzgiver, courtesy of Mr. Whiting. Braylon Dalen Allen. J.C. Latham, rated rookie. Levante David for the Bucks. Maker Bayfield, back-to-back Bucks. Gabriel Davis. Myles Garrett. Bucky Irving. How about another Buck on the Hyper Prism, rated rookie. Blue. Jaheim Bell. Tavondre Sweat. Kenneth Walker III. My PC for the Seattle Sea Chickens. Brandon Ayuk. Kirk Kissing Cousins. Midnight and David Montgomery. Shout out to Sherry. We have a Lee Alfu for them boys. Shout out to Master Wayne. Jaquan Jackson. Rashawn Johnson. Brian Robinson Jr. Tony Pollard. Musgrave. Deontay Johnson. Javon Baker for the Patriots on a blue Hyper Prism rated rookie. Jace McClellan. Jonathan Taylor. Byron Young. Kyron Williams for the Rams. Patrick Surtain. Man, we have a lot of Patrick Surtain also. James Cook. Malik Neighbors for the Giants. That is Melody's PC, but that one goes to Keegan Schmitz. Congratulations, Keegs. I think when he comes back off the injured reserve list, his market is going to skyrocket. Tyrone Tracy, little double T. And we're not talking about Trevor Taylor. And Jarrett Stidham for the Horsies. And that is your base packs on the Optic.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic on both of them. Optic first. Cade Otton. JSN for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Again. Zaire Franklin. How about a little evening chub?
Giggity, giggity.
Marvin Harrison Jr. for Senor Esposito's Arizona Cardinals. And that goes to Max Reed. Congratulations, Max. Little first break magic on that throwback 2014 retro. Marvin Harrison Jr. Caleb Williams, rated rookie for the Bears. And Jalen Dalen Wright. A couple of rated rookies to finish that one off for you. Gotta love pack number 4s. There you go, Senor Esposito. All right, legends. Last pack magic. Kyle, good evening. How we doing there, buddy? I thought that was you, sir. How is our other Saint Lunatic in the family? Good to see you, Mr. Willard. How about a Jalen Dalen Thompson? Jarrett Stidham. Ramondre Stevenson. National Pride, Khalil Mack, going to Alan White. Estimate for the Horsies. Just the tip. Ryman on the Prism. And last but not least, Mrs. Junkwax's PC. How about a Travis Swift on the DK mode? Give me a hell yeah in the chat, my friends, if you remember DK mode in GoldenEye on Nintendo 64. Oh, yes, he is, Jared. Absolutely. Like I said, Jackson Smith-Jigba is having a banner season. So there you go, folks. Another juicy Junk Wax Vintage Family break in the books. For each and every one of you that helped us fill that tonight, thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. And I am chomping at the bit to get into that break tomorrow night, my dear friends, because that is going to be our very first round of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. And anybody that has been here on this channel for more than about a week, you know that we love Cosmic very, very much. So it's going to be an amazing next couple of weeks here, folks. And I'm very grateful that each and every one of you are going to be here to see it. I'm going to call it right now. We're going to find something uber juicy in those Cosmic boxes. Mr. Piccirilli, oh, my man, have a magnificent remainder of your evening. I hope to see you tomorrow morning, my good man. Oh, actually, I'm so sorry. We will not see you tomorrow morning because we don't have a morning show tomorrow. I'm so sorry. So for those of you that did not hear that announcement at the beginning of the show, we have a play to go to for my son tomorrow morning, and it starts at 8 a.m. Ouch, kabibbles. Come on now, school. Really? You gonna do a play? 8 o'clock in the morning? Come on now. Throw me a freaking bone here. Anyway, so we will be here tomorrow night, and we will be here Thursday morning. So a lot of you know that we have started to take Thursdays off from going live. Just for this week, we are going to replace Wednesday morning with Thursday morning. Okay? I don't know if we're going to go live Thursday night. We will see, especially if we have a full Cosmic break, maybe round number 2. You know it, Kirk Woa. I know, that's what I'm saying, Rob Richardson. Thanks. Sheesh. 8 a.m. All right, Mr. Metcalf says, I will be in for Cosmic. You have the Drake May Planetary Pursuit Earth case hit. You need to add to it. There you go, pal. So just to give you a little heads up here, folks, I started buying some Cosmic singles that we will be auctioning off over there on eBay Live also. So we have a little Otani-san. These are from 2023 Topps Chrome Cosmic. These are the Planetary Pursuits. So we have a Mercury Otani. We have a Mercury Acuna Matata. Mercury Juan Soto. All Rise, Mr. Aaron Judge. Adley Rushman. Mikey Trout. Oh, and folks, we got a whole bunch of Mike Trout, too. Masataka Yoshida. Corbin Carroll, your 2023 Rookie of the Year. Shout out to Mr. Esposito, his PC. And Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Pretty sweet, right? So the 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic Planetary Pursuits look much different, but I think they did a really good job with them this year. So excited to show you all. All right. Let's get right back to it, shall we? Let me refresh that shop real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. Beautiful. All right, let's get back to some outstanding family rips. Mr. Brett Metcalf. I think I have one before you, and it is Mr. Ryan Bruns. Do we have Mr. Ryan Bruns in the house? And Rob Richardson? Let's rip through just a couple boxing packs, shall we? What I was thinking, Rob Richardson, what we will do, because we have a lot of packs to get through, if you don't mind, my brother, I'm just going to rip through a couple of them every single show. And then when we get done with them, I'll send them all to you. All right, Mr. Ryan Fife says, I tried the pack number 4 method during the break, and I pulled a clear-cut Young Guns. Hell yeah, there you go, pal. Congratulations, Ryan Fife. Nicely done there, pal. All right, we start off with Dennis Milton. The Weaver Triplets. Earl Weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Shout out to Luke and Earl Weaver. Bruce Selden. Eddie Hobson on the Rising Star. Gene Fulmer on the All-Time Greats. Jade Scott. Tim Witherspoon. Oh, hell yeah, there you go. That is one of the chases of the whole set there, pal. Rest in peace to the legend, Mr. Tommy Morrison. Ken Norton. Ricky Myers. Barney Ross. Pimpin' since been pimpin' since been pimpin'. And Ryan Bruns, you're on deck, my brother. Thank you. Joe Lasisi. Jimmy Binns. Sung Keel Moon. And is it me? I swear to gosh, if they casted somebody to be a boxing promoter, that is exactly what I would think they would look like. Very nicely done. The not so dirty Pedro Sanchez. Akeem Anifowoshe. Phil Hodkinson. Robbie Sims. Oliver McCall. Bruce Strauss. Looking like he's having a real bad day. Steve Martinez. Robert Wangila. Ray Mancini. Lightweight legend. Oh, hell yeah.
It's time!
How about Mr. Bruce Buffer's brother, Michael Buffer? Let's get ready to rumble! Mr. Michael Dokes. Saul Mamby. Junior Jones. And Floyd Patterson. Speaking of legends, finishing off a couple of packs there for you, buddy. Thank you as always, Mr. Rob Richardson. We're going to sleeve up that Tommy Morrison for you. Shout out to Rocky 3. No, was it Rocky 4 with Tommy Morrison? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. All right, Mr. Bruns. I sincerely appreciate your patience, my brother. Oh, Jason Saltzgiver is Rocky 5. There you go, pal. Thank you. I had a hunch I was off on that one. All right, Mr. Ryan Bruns. Good luck, brother. I believe you are correct, Mr. Esposito. There you go, buddy. Yep. All right, we start off with a marvelous Minnesotan, Senor Duran. Rich Hill. Air Jordan Alvarez. Shout out to Bubba, Mr. Trevor Taylor, his PC for the Astros. And Mr. Corey Kluber on your purple refractor for the Tampa Bay Rays. There you go, Mr. Bruns. I see you, Mr. Linusson. Shout out to our Swedish chef over here on the Twitch. Hey, Mr. Ryan Bruns, it is always my pleasure, my favorite funnel Jackson. I hope you have a wonderful night, my brother, and we will see you tomorrow evening. We will be back. The next show after today, or after tonight, will be 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night. Unless we decide maybe we can start a little early, if we have a full cosmic break. Stranger things have happened. Aha. All right. Thank you again, Mr. Ryan Bruns. Always happy to bust into some 2022 Tops update. Looking for that Julio Rodriguez. Maybe a Bobby Witt Jr. Hey, you are so welcome, Rob Richardson. It is absolutely my pleasure, pal. Thank you for your patience on those. Very, very much. Do we have Mr. Billy Casper still in the house? We have one single pack of 1994 Select Baseball. Can I get a hell yeah for Mr. Billy Casper over here on YouTube if he is still in the house? Mr. Victor Lopez over here on the TikTok says the card sales on Friday and Saturday will go through the roof. Gosh, I hope so, pal. We have been very, very lucky thus far. That's a fact. Shout out to Mr. Billy Casper. I appreciate the positivity, Vic. Thank you, pal. Well, we might not have a Billy Casper. We're going to give him another 15 seconds or so, and then we will move on, but we'll come back to Billy, no sweat. We will move on. To Mr. Brett Metcalf. And then Jason Saltzgiver, you will be after that, my dude. All right, Brett. Round number 2, sir. Oh, I appreciate that so much, Victor Lopez. Thank you, my brother. Oh, it says we are down to 4 spots left in that first cosmic break. Outstanding. Thank you very, very much for checking that, Master Wayne. Mr. Metcalf, are you here and are you ready, pal? Welcome back, Teddy. Good to see you, End Zone. Mr. Ryan Bartley. Oh, you know it, Brett Metcalf. So a lot of you know, especially my OGs, one of my favorite products of all time is 1990 Donruss Baseball. It is the junkiest of the junk. But fun fact, I have a little special connection with this one. So when I was a young man, a lot of you know that I lost my dad when I was very, very young, right? So I didn't have a whole lot of positive male role models in my life back then. So I looked up to the people that were on the cards. So that's why cards have always been really, really special to me. They always will be. That's why it really bums me out when I see people chucking cards across the room when they don't get a big hit. It's not what the hobby's about. Of course, we all love getting those big hits. But if you don't, you shouldn't be freaking out and throwing cards across the room, in my humble opinion. But anyway, I digress. So when I was about 10 or 11 years old, my great aunt and uncle were kind enough to buy me 2 full wax boxes, 36 packs each. So 72 packs of 1990 Donruss Baseball. We were able to complete the entire set. And silly me, we organized the entire set into a binder, okay? And my uncle is a saint. Instead of putting them in number order, which you would think you would do, I decided that I would separate them all by team and in alphabetical order, and then I would separate each player in alphabetical order within the team. Really, Dalen? Come on, man. So yeah, I love this set so much. Every time I look at these, it takes me right back to my uncle's attic floor, sorting through thousands of cards. Oh, Mr. Metcalf, that is unbelievably kind of you, my good man. I do have this entire set. But that is extremely kind of you, my brother. I sincerely appreciate the thought more than anything. Let's see if we can find you one of those elusive Juan and Emilian Gonzalez error cards. That last card always gets a little sticky. Thanks, 1990 Donruss. That's true, Master Wayne. We do chuck Juan DeFranco. That's true. And some Julio Urias. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go, my brother. Starting out with Old Man Yastrzemski. Mr. Rafael Ramirez. Somebody bang a trash can? That's right, Teddy. And Marcello says, I just found a box of these last week and opened it all for fun. I am so glad you did, my dude. Did you find some Ken Griffey Hooniers in there? Little Bo Jackson? Little Holy Noly? Darryl Strawberry for the Mets? Kenny Rogers Roasters? You gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Rest in peace to Spokane's finest, Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Born in Spokane, Washington. Awesome. Mr. Tom Foley. I hear he's a motivational speaker. Harry Steinbach. Frankie White. Shout out to Alan. The Creeper. Mr. Tom Candiotti. Willie Randolph. Alvaro Espinosa. Marty Barrett. Johnny Ray. Rest in peace to the late, great Kirby Puckett from Minnesota. Mike Devereaux. Danny Gladden, another Minnesota twin. Mr. Roy Smith. Old Man Yastrzemski on the puzzle. Mark Portugal, the man. Give me a hell yeah in the chat if you get that extremely obscure reference. Jose De Leon, King of Leon. Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy, Rob Murphy. Tony Armas. Carlos Martinez. Mikey Jeffco. Then not so dirty Alex Sanchez.
Giggity, giggity.
Wally Johnson. Felix Jose. Jim Acker. Kenny Rogers Roasters. So nice you got him twice. Ryan Sandberg. Tom Foley. Steinbach. And Frankie White with Creeper Clark Candiotti. Finishing you off there, pal. I love 1990 Don Russ so damn much. I'm so sorry I couldn't find you a legend in there, buddy. Aside from old Ryan Sandberg. But how about we go to 1993? Oh, actually, you know what? I am so sorry. We're going to stick with 1990 and we're going football. Then we'll go 1993. Do we have Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko here with us tonight by chance? Good evening, Brandon Franz, also known as Johnny Utah. Awesome to see you tonight, my brother. All right, we have a little Super Bowl action. Promo. Ricky Natiel, Studwell from Minnesota, Clay Matthews, David Grayson back-to-back Browns, Mark Carrier, Art Shell on the Hall of Fame with old Howie Long co-starring, Charles Haley, Mikey Moonshak, Kent Hull, Percy Snow on the Lombard Award winner. Shout out to the Michigan State Spartans. Old Jimmy Jeffcoat. Laces out, Dan. Oh, look, little footballs. And a new pair of shorts. Little Dan Marino. Marino and Montana. Back to back. That would have been a magnificent pack back in 1990. And John Forcade finishing that one off for you, buddy. Excellent pack of Pro Set football. Oh, my man. I could not agree more, Brett Metcalf. You hit that one right on the head, my brother. Right back at you, pal. You know, as I have said before, my dear friends, many, many times, that in my humble opinion, what this hobby is really about at the end of the day is the people that you meet, the experiences that you have, the memories that you make, and what you take away from all of those experiences that make you a better person as you move forward. So obviously we all love cards, but I'll tell you what, pal, one of the best compliments I have ever received about this show is when people tell me that this show is more than just a card show. I could not agree more. Mr. Cameron Cole, what's up, buddy? I actually have it right here, good sir. Oh, wow. That's awesome. We're going to have a chat about that. Mr. Cameron Cole. Does that look familiar, my man? I saved it. I was hoping you would be here tonight, my dude, and you absolutely are. So as soon as we finish up this family rip, we'll get into a little mail day. And I got to be honest with you, Cameron Cole. I have never seen a label this big. How did you even do that? That is incredible. That is a bigger than 8.5 by 11. That is a giant label. Congratulations, Cameron Cole. You are the record holder in label size.
Giggity, giggity.
All right. Mr. Ben Rivera, Mel Rojas, Steve Buscemi. For our Texas Rangers, Julio Franco. Kent always smoking that herb. Eck. That's what I'm saying, Nurse Tony. I know. And good evening, Jason Weddle. Couple of legends joining us tonight, Mr. Brandon Franz and Jason. Excellent to see you tonight, gentlemen. Luis Ruby Soho. Mr. Cameron Cole says, Dalen, that's what y'all sent me the label for to send to the other Cameron. USPS used that big old label. That is incredible. Well, shout out to USPS. Goodness gracious, sir. And Gil, you are quietly blowing me up with Christmas tiny dinies over there, my brother. And that is absolutely amazing. I sincerely appreciate you, Gil. I see you over there, pal. All right, back to it. Tom Pignosy for the St. Lunatics. Archie Cianfrocco for those now defunct Expos. How about a luscious lip curtain of Donnie Baseball? Oh, I got you, Cameron Cole. Roger that, my friend. I appreciate the heads up. Thank you, buddy. No problemo. All right, we have a Kelly McGruber. How about a Ken Griffey Jr.? That is awesome. Bro, I got to be honest with you, pal. This is my very first ever 1993 Ken Griffey Jr. that I have ever pulled. Congratulations, pal. Beautiful thing. Mr. Victor Lopez, thank you for the update. And thank you again, Cameron Cole. You rock my face off. Aw, Gil, I love you being here, my good man. Thank you, Gilbert. That is gorgeous. On the stand he goes. All right, we have a Big Ben McDonald. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. How about Mikey Maddox? Xavier Hernandez. I think so, Brandon Franz. Thank you, Mr. Lineson. Thank you, Phil. How about Mr. Branson? Razor Ramon Martinez. The strong mustache Kentucky waterfall combo of old Dennis Eckersley. The Rocket, Mr. Roger Clemens on your league leaders. One of the best baseball players that is not in the Hall of Fame, in my humble opinion. The Big Hurt, Mr. Frank Thomas. Pudge and Kirby on the Superstar Special. How about a Melvin Nieves on your black gold prospect for the Braves? Motor City Kitties, Rob Deere. Pat Lestach. Chris Hoyles. Bob Patterson. Joe Bover. Steve Avery for the Braves. Mr. Ricky Henderson. Doing what Ricky does best. Ricky gone. Rest in peace to one of the best to ever do it.
Ventura. I heard animals in there, Ventura.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chickadance. I thought you were somebody else. Keep him away from Holy Noly. That's all I know. And last but not least, Hippolito Pichardo. And I wonder if he is related to Olivia Pichardo, who is a lady who I believe is in the New York Yankees organization at this point. Hippolito Pichardo. Finishing that one off for your Kansas City Royals there, Brett Metcalf. Beautiful packs again, my good man. Cameron Cole has a question. He says, Dalen, how do you value an SGC 10 versus a PSA 10? That's a great question, my friend. They vary. That is a very, very difficult question to answer, my brother. So it really varies by card. I have seen some, not all, but some SGC 10s that if you cracked them and sent them to PSA, you have a very, very low chance of them coming back a 10. Because I think SGC, I don't think they did it intentionally, but they were just a little bit more lenient. Just a little bit. So I strongly believe many of those SGC 10s, if you went to cross them over, they would probably come back a PSA 9. But like I said, not all of them. There is definitely SGC 10s out there that if you crack them and sent them to PSA, they'd probably come back a PSA 10 as well. So it really all depends on the card, my man. Kind of a case-by-case basis. Mr. Brett Metcalf, you are so welcome, my brother. And I am grateful that we could find a little Ken Griffey Jr. together tonight, my good man. That is a wonderful thing. All right, all right. There you go. That's right, Corey Bader. I see you, Laconic. Welcome back, my brother. Excellent to see you on this terrific Tuesday Nitro. Mr. Utah Breaks, Brandon says, if it's a Mantle 10 in SGC, though, haha, right? Fun fact, my dear friends, another shameless plug, we actually have an SGC 4.5 1960 Mickey Mantle coming to be auctioned off over there on eBay Live. I actually have a whole bunch of brand new stuff to show you that we will be auctioning off over there this weekend. But we need to get through some beautiful family rips first, and then we'll get to that stuff. So Mr. Saltzgiver and Nurse Tony snagged down a beautiful box. Thank you so much, Nurse Tony. But first, let's get into Jason's 1991 Fleer Baseball. Let's see if we can't find him some provisions, my gorgeous Georgian. We're going to move on from the mail day, Mr. Saltzgiver. No worries. I am so with you, Corey Bader. Absolutely right. You know, you are more right than you even know, my good man. Sometimes I hold those older cards in my hand. They were printed on such thick, fibrous cardstock, right? They don't make cards like that anymore. Put it this way. You can take those old cards from the 50s, and you have seen Kurt's Card Care that will soak those cards in solution for like days and then squish them and dry them. If you tried to do that with modern day paper cards, I don't know how that would work out. The only reason that you're able to do that is because they printed on such hearty cardstock back in the 50s and 60s, for that matter. All right, Mr. Saltzgiver. Starting off with old Milt Thompson. I appreciate you, Victor Lopez. Thank you, Endzone. You are absolutely right, my good man. Great minds think alike. Bill Hasselman. Alex oh, we have a Provisions back here, my good man. Let's see what we get for you, buddy. Kevin Belcher. Excuse you. Dale Murphy. One of the best to ever do it for the Fightin' Phillies. Doherty. Jeff Blauser with Stan Javier co-starring. Checklist. And it is My Seattle Mariners and Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Awesome. Marvell Wynn. Nelson Liriano. Jim Leiritz. We're going to sweat that little bad boy. We have a Pirates sticker. The underrated Mr. Willie McGee. Francisco Cabrera. Mr. Endzone Cards over here on TikTok says my favorite card, 1990 score Bo Jackson, number 697, is over 500 and a PSA 10 and under 400 SGC 10. There you go, my man. Yep. You're talking about the one with the football pads and the baseball, right? Or the baseball bat and the football pads. That is one of the very few cards that Bo Jackson will not autograph. Bummer. Dwight Doc Gooden. Shout out to Brandon Franz. Wink. Tony Pena. Little inside joke there, Brandonio. Bob Malacki. Terry Kennedy. Billy Kruger. Devon White. Mikey McFarland. Todd's cousin. Edwin Nunez. Barry Jones. Mickey Morandini. Ken Caminetti. That is Cam Caminetti's cousin. Whitson. Why am I saying Whitson? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. And the Rangers, the Blue Jays, the Orioles, and the Bo Sox. Finishing us off on the four-way sticker. Let's see what we have here for you, buddy. Big Ben McDonald. Jerry Brownie. And Doc Gooden. Excellent. Shout out to the legend for the Mets, and I believe that is Gary Sheffield's uncle. Fun fact. Rob Richardson, my brother, says also PSA is very, very tough on that Bo Jackson card. He sent in a nice specimen expecting an 8 or a 9. It came back a 5. I have experienced that myself, brother. You're absolutely right. And that's why those PSA 10s hold such a premium. Mr. Saltzgiver, You know what happens when we find these beautiful provisions. That gets a little top loader action. And that is a brand new 35-point Junk Wax Vintage top loader. Congratulations, my gorgeous Georgian. I could not agree more, Phil. Oh, and by the way, folks, Corey Bader, that reminds me, we do have some Bo Jackson's Battle Arena coming very, very soon as well. It's kind of been overshadowed by Topps Chrome Cosmic and Chrome Update, but we do have a couple of boxes of the brand new Ken Griffey Jr. Bo Jackson Battle Arena as well. A couple of hobby boxes. Thank you again, Mr. Saltzgiver, and I am stoked that we could find that beautiful provisions together, my brother. All right, all right. Allow me just a moment here, folks, to refresh that shop real quick. Looks like we have some break spots to lock in. Thank you for bearing with me while I do it. There's our Norwegian brother, Mr. Thomas Fredrickson, taking the White Sox. Thank you, Thomas. Hey, Brandon Franz. That reminds me, brother. I need to reach out to you. Need to have a chat with you, my dude. Had a very puzzling thing happen on eBay, and I think you might be able to help me. But we can handle that tomorrow. Not an emergency. All right, got you locked in there, Thomas Fredrickson. Next, Mr. John and his Salty Walls. My Michigander brother, taking the Texas Rangers. Thank you, John Walls. And then our gorgeous Georgian, Mr. Saltzgiver, taking the Cardinals. And already got you locked in there, pal? Excellent. Let me check something real quick here. Keep myself honest. Excuse me. Outstanding. Thank you, Mr. Jared Whiting, for taking down the crazy Clevelanders. And we are down to the Angels and the Marlins, it appears. Or maybe I need to lock in those Angels. We might just be down to the Marlins. I will absolutely do so, Brandon Franz. Thank you, my good man. Excellent to see you tonight, Mr. Fredrickson. How is our Norwegian brother this evening? Actually, I should say morning for you right there, pal. Actually, it's really early morning for you. I think it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning over there in Norway. Am I correct? Thank you, Mr. Saltzgiver. So we are down to 2. Angels and Marlins. And then we will be busting this break tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So just a friendly reminder, folks, we will not be here tomorrow morning. We have a play for my son that starts at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we will not have a morning show tomorrow, but we will have an evening show. And as soon as we fill this one, we might have another one up right behind it. So maybe we can get into 2 cosmic breaks tomorrow. It is 5:33 in the a.m. I'm getting my timing down there, Thomas. Excellent. It'll make it all that much the easier when we come to visit. Okie dokie. We are moving on, legends, to Nurse Tony. Ooh, taking down 2 boxes of 2022 Skybox Metal Universe. Thank you, Nurse Tony.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Oh, they are fun, Nurse Tony. So these are actually multi-sport. So you can find golfers, bull riders, boxers, gymnasts, models, some actresses, and of course, baseball, football, basketball, soccer, UFC, all kinds of stuff. Mr. Nurse Tony, thank you as always for snagging these down from the shop, my brother. Good luck. Humongous shout out to the family watching over there on YouTube this evening, and the couple of you that are watching over there on Kick as well. Thank you. Mr. Saltgiver.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Ask and you shall receive, my good man. Empty box number 2. Couple of pack number 4 ectomies. Hey, what's up there, General Custer? Always wonderful to see you, my brother. How are you? Perfect timing. We're just about to bust into some Skybox Metal Universe. And these have been hanging for a couple of years in a box. Weird rip alert on pack number 1. Absolutely, General Custer. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good man. Hope you've had a terrific Tuesday, my dude. Mr. Randy Crook, good evening. Kevin, Kobe Luna, great to see you over here, gentlemen. Little cuffing. There we go. All right, excuse me, box number 1. Just finishing up some Christmas shopping. There you go, my man. End Zone. After seeing that Provision, I had to run over to eBay and snag me up a few from 1991 to 1993. Hey, there you go, pal. Love me some Provisions. I actually have all the sets right here. If you want to see them, I'm happy to show you. We have Olga Carlin, Fencer, Touche, Taulia Tagovailoa, Walker Kessler, Garrett Wilson, Kayla Harrison. How about the women's UFC champ and one of the best women's fighters to ever grace the octagon, Katarina Macario, on a die-cut look into the future. Eden Slovis, Macario, so nice, you got her twice. Showtime, Mr. Anthony Pettis, Jose Perdomo, Maria Sharapova on the Skybox Premium, Tennis, Little Acunito, Brian Acuna, Marcelo John Mayer, shout out to the Red Sox, Texas Bobbert, welcome back, my good man, great to see you again, buddy. Jose Perdomo, Chandler Smith, Racer, John Pock, Will Zalatoris, couple of golfers. There's old Ken Griffey Jr. Awesome. Damani Swanson from the Harlem Globetrotters. Intimidation Nation, Marcelo Mayer. That's a fun one. Pretty card. John Pock, so nice, you got him twice. Nikola Jovic, Treylon Burks, Desmond Ritter, Armando Cruz, Ken Griffey Jr. So nice, you got him twice there, my man. Outstanding. Congratulations, Nurse Tony. Felnine Celestin, back-to-back Seattle Mariners on the Aqua. And Roderick Arias on the Metal Shredders. And if my memory serves me correctly, he is a Yankee. Not too shabby on box number 1 there, pal. Damn. I'm going to sleeve up the City variation to Ken Griffey Jr. All right, box number 2. YNWA, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you as always, brother. How's your Tuesday going, buddy? We're just ripping through some family rips at the moment. And ladies and gentlemen, we have been here for a couple hours of quality family time. I am going to cut out of here just a little bit early because I got to be up at dark 30 tomorrow morning to go to a play for my son. So I am going to go ahead and call a last call. If you would like to tear something down from junkwaxvintage.com, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But if not, that's okay too. There is never any pressure. Shout out to Mr. Drew Jones. And yes, they are, Tony. Aren't they cool? Love me some Skybox. They take me right back in time to like 1999 Skybox. All right, we start off with a boxer, Virgil Ortiz Jr., Danny Way, skateboard legend, Riley Greene, shout out to Meanie Brad Greene, Caleb Williams. There you go, buddy. Another city parallel, just like that Ken Griffey Jr. Oh, I believe we have a numbered card here for you, my brother. On the Schmeckel. That is correct. Christian Hernandez, numbered to 299. Just leaving that one up for you, my good man. With your Caleb Williams, we have the Virgil Ortiz Jr., so nice you got him twice. On the Aqua, Will Zalatoris, Alex Alcala, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, so nice you got him twice. Jacob Gonzalez, Steven Bergwijn on the Skybox Premium, footballer. Darius Garland on the Z-Force. Scoot Henderson. We actually have some cool Scoot cards that we just got out of our brand new collection. Excuse me. Arriba Parazza, another pinstripe. Max Christie, Yeti Cappy for the Marlins. Some AI. And we're not talking about ChatGPT. Allen Iverson. We have some new Allen Iverson also that will be auctioned off this weekend. Brando Maya. Danny Way. So nice you got him twice on the Aqua. Mr. Jones and me. Shout out to Mr. Drew Jones on the Metal Shredders. Bruno Capalazza. It's Bruno. I believe he is the PFL heavyweight champ. Christian Hernandez to go with that numbered. Roderick Arias. Jackson Holiday on the City variation. Riley Greene on the Optic, on the Aqua. Diego Jota on the Cut Above Die Cut, footballer. And last but not least, Virgil Ortiz Jr., boxer on the Fresh Foundations. Some absolutely beautiful cards there, Nurse Tony. We're going to sleeve up that die cut for you. Gotta love a die cut. They make some really cool Michael Jordan die cuts, too. All right, we're down to your last two packs here, Nurse Tony. Alex Wayne, Diego Jota passed away. Really? I am sorry to hear that, but thank you for letting me know there, Nurse Tony. Alex Wayne and Nurse Tony, you are absolutely welcome, brother. Thank you. All right, let's go. Jesse Tucker, good evening, legend. Excellent to see you back, my good man. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. All righty. We have a Francisco Trincao. Robert Schwartzman. That kid does not even look old enough to drive, let alone drive a race car. Michael Foster. Kennedy Chandler. Alex Alcala on the Metal Shredders Aqua. Those are gorgeous. Shaden Sharp. Jao Felix. Andrade. Ricardo Pepe. She touched my Pepe, Steve. Angelica Turreligua. Karateka. Caleb Houston. Kenny Pickett. Yes, he can. On the Aqua, shout out to Mr. James Berkey. We have an Isaiah Spiller and Michael Foster on the Fresh Foundations. Finishing those off for you there, pal. Nurse Tony, I absolutely love to bust into some Skybox Metal Universe, my good man. We're going to sleeve up your number to 299 on the Christian Hernandez. And those Ken Griffey Jr.'s are nothing to shake a stick at, my brother. Congratulations again, Nurse Tony. And Nurse Tony says, one of my daughter's friends who is 11 races little midget cars. It's pretty cool. Oh, that sounds cool, my man. And Texas Bobbert, my fellow Texan, I am so glad you made it home from Seattle, by the way, my good man. I hope you had a great time up there in my home state. I miss it very much. We're actually headed up there ourselves, I believe, in June. The first time I get to take Mrs. Junkwax up to Washington. Alex Wayne, on July 5th, 2025, Jota and his brother Andre Silva died in a car crash in the province of Zamora in Spain. That is so sad. But thank you for letting me know, Alex Wayne. Much appreciated, my friend. And it's almost time to bust into another spicy water. Getting close. All right, let me put your name on these real quick, Nurse Tony, and then we will refresh one more time. Thank you one more time, Nurse Tony, who is very quickly becoming an OG of our channel. That does not go unnoticed, Nurse Tony. You are consistent AF, and I know you're a busy fella. You're a fellow adult. So I am very impressed and grateful that you are here with us so often. Thank you, Nurse Tony. And Texas Bobbert says, I am on the hunt for an Emmitt Smith rookie card. I might know where you can find one, my brother. All right, legends, let me refresh that shop real quick. And we are solid in the shop. All righty, my dear friends. So before we go, let me show you something. All right, my dear friends. I want to give you a little sneak peek on what some of you will see this weekend on eBay Live. Nick G over here on TikTok says, can I get some advice from you about card grading? What advice do you need, my friend? I'm happy to help you, Nick. Victor, thank you. All right, so check this out, folks. We have some comics that we will be auctioning off this weekend. This is issue number 7 of the Inhumans with the Black Widow. Shout out to Natalia Romanoff. How about on the world's finest? Superman and the Green Lantern, issue number 201. How about issue number 205? Little Superman action. And then, my dear friends, check this out. 1949 Babe Ruth comic. Isn't that cool? I saw that, and the moment I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's coming home with us. That is so damn neat. Thank you, Oscar. Muchísimas gracias. So yeah, we have some comic books to get through. We also have some old school Beckett's that we will be auctioning off this weekend. And that's not all. How about a 1-of-1 John Morant on the Halloween? Excited for that one? Little 1-of-1 action. Aren't those cool? That is such a neat card. We have a Rod Woodson on the Halloween, and I think that is another 1-of-1. Correct. How about a Frank Gore rookie autograph from Bowman Chrome for the 40 Whiners? And that's not all. So our buddy Nick says, I submitted an encased card never touched right out of the box. Beckett said it was altered. Is it worth sending back for a review? It all depends on what card it is, my friend. So if it's a really valuable card, absolutely. You bet. I would say if it's under $100, maybe not. It might not even be worth your time. So these, my dear friends, you just never know what you're going to find in the collections, right? I have never seen a slab that looks like this before. This says couch certified. What? Who's out there slamming up cards couch certified? Little Michael Penix, rookie for the Falcons. We have a number /5 Drew Brees on the metallics. Fun. We got a little Jaden. Some Bo Nix. Victor Wembanyama. Caleb Williams, 1 of 1. That's a cool one. Little Jaden Daniels on the contours. Some Caitlin Clark. How about old Dirk? On the cubic. Gem Mint, 9.5 from Beckett. We have a Trey Young rookie in there. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Oh, really, Tony? I have never seen those slabs before, my man. Shout out to whoever Couch Collectibles is. Another Jaden Daniels. Another Jaden Daniels. And those go in the stack that we already have of more Jaden Daniels. On the camo pink. How about 10 out of 10 on the Brian Reynolds wrap? That is very, very cool. Shout out to the Pirates. That is an on-card autograph. We got a Bronny James in there from 2023 Topps Chrome. McDonald's. We got an Anthony Simons rookie for the Portland Trailblazers. We have an Aaron Noland. Numbered 3 out of 3 on the Automania. And Rob Richardson, my brother. This is who I was thinking of for the Tennessee Vols, Julian Phillips, who I believe plays for the Bulls. And that is numbered 299. And that's not all. We even have some Pokemon that we'll be auctioning off this weekend. That is an Eevee from 2025. Beautiful. Little Pikachu. Gem Mint 10. Max Fried, number /5. That is second on print /5 on the red sapphire. It's a lady. Cameron Brink, number /25 on the tie-dye prism. Rookie. How about the lady? Little Caitlin Clark on the silver prism rookie. And my friends, if you don't know how valuable these cards are, I would highly suggest you head on over to eBay. Type in Caitlin Clark rookie silver prism. Check those out. I was astonished. How about a red cracked ice Caitlin rookie? Another silver prism rookie. So those are valued around $300. They're very, very expensive. We have a first on print /5, Mr. George Brett from Diamond Icons. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. How about your 2024 Rookie of the Year? Rookie autograph, Louis Gill for the Pinstripes. The Hawk, Mr. Andre Dawson for the now defunct Expos. Autograph on card number /15. The Legend, Mr. Reggie Jackson. Mr. October on card autograph. And that is authenticated as well through Upper Deck. Mr. Tom Glavine on the silver script number /15 from Diamond Icons. Mr. Drew Jones for the Braves, number /25. Another Andre Dawson, and that one's a 1 of 1. Beautiful. Austin Riley, 9th on print /10. Auto. And some Bobby Witt Jr. And that one is numbered to 10. 3rd on print /10 on that one. We have some Paul Skeens. And those of you out there, you OGs, you know exactly how hard it is to get a gem mint on those big old relic cards. We have a Jamal Murray for the Nuggies. Mosaic Red. Speaking of Bobby Witt Jr., number /75, autograph from Immaculate 2021. We still have that Josh Jacobs downtown. And then a couple of Bobs. Bob Clemente from 1963 and 1971. Shout out to the Pirates. Pretty cool, right? So that is just some of what you will see this weekend. And there is still a whole lot more beyond that, too. That's just some of the highlights. And there's still a whole bunch of stuff still coming in the mail also. So I am telling you right now, my dear friends, this weekend is going to be a doozy. We have Topps Chrome Cosmic for the very first time over there on eBay Live. We might even run a couple breaks. We shall see. What's up, Buckshot? Welcome back, my man. Mr. Turnbaugh, what's up, Erich? Brett Thompson, shout out to another gorgeous Georgian. Excellent to see you. Mr. Turnbaugh, what's up, Erich? Just in time to see us out tonight, my brother. All right, legends. Let me keep myself honest here. We are solid. All righty. It has been almost 2.5 hours of quality family time on this terrific Tuesday. Cannot thank each and every one of you enough that were here this morning also. Thank you for another terrific Tuesday from start to finish. You know, this entire terrific Tuesday from start to finish deserves...
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Have a magnificent remainder of your evening, my dear friends. I will not see you here first thing tomorrow morning. Just a friendly reminder, I have a play for my son tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So we will not be here tomorrow morning, but we will be back here tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless by some act of the universe we can start a little bit early, because I do believe, my dear friends, that we're going to have our full very first break of Chrome Cosmic tomorrow night. If we can start early, I absolutely will, because I am just as excited as you are to see what we find in those boxes. Mr. Alex Wayne, have a wonderful evening, my brother. Nurse Tony, we'll see you tomorrow, my good man. Mr. Saltzgiver, have a wonderful evening as well. My TikTok family, Bubs, Mr. Jones, the Bills Mafia, Kevin Robert, Brandon Creasy, Erich Turnbaugh, Mr. Brett Thompson, Endzone, and Victor Lopez. Have a magnificent remainder of your evening as well. Enjoy your outro jingle. And until I see you again, as always, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And please practice that attitude of gratitude. And I'll see you all tomorrow night.
Lights dim low and the laughter's still warm. Daylin and Mrs. Junkwax weathered the storm. We pulled some heat, we shared some smiles. JWV legends stayed a while. It was a terrific Tuesday NighTro for sure. So many memories we'll all treasure and store. Now as the night slows and the stars take flight, we say thank you, legends, for joining tonight. Tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. we'll rise again.
No, we won't.
Terrific Tuesday mornings where it all begins. Until then, drift soft and dream so calm. And visit JWVFamily.com. Sweet, sweet good night. The vibe's still strong. Terrific Tuesday NighTro, where you belong.
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah. Oh, my. After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, Craig. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general.
Oh, my God. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo! I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
I'm out, Greg.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, legends. Another terrific Tuesday in the books. Thank you to each and every one of you for hanging in here till the very, very end. You already know that this entire terrific Tuesday absolutely deserves.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
You can take me, but you cannot take my bunghole. For I have no bunghole. I am the great Cornholio.
Get that corn out of my face!
Emotional damage.
Dumbass.
There you go, legends. All right, that's it. Have an absolutely splendid remainder of your evening, and I will miss you all until tomorrow night. All right, so if you hear anybody over there in the family chat tomorrow morning on Facebook or Discord asking where we're at tomorrow morning, please kindly let them know that we will be back here tomorrow night for some Topps Chrome Cosmic. Have a wonderful night, my friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Good night.